standoff between Iran and the West is about to enter a new, dangerous phase. For the first time in nearly 2 decades, the United States and its European allies are preparing to officially declare Iran in violation of its safeguards under the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. The venue? The International Atomic Energy Agency's Board of Governors. The date? June 9, 2025. If this resolution goes through, and it almost certainly will, Iran would face the most serious international censure since 2005. Back then, the discovery of Iran's clandestine nuclear activities prompted global outrage. Today, the situation is far worse. Iran is enriching uranium to 60% purity, dangerously close to weapons grade. Its breakout time, the time needed to produce a nuclear bomb, has shrunk to weeks, not months, and it already has enough enriched uranium stockpile to make 6 nuclear bombs if it chooses to. For the West, especially Washington, the current path is unsustainable. Previous resolutions demanded Iran explain uranium traces found at undeclared sites, evidence of possible secret nuclear activities. Tehran ignored them. The comprehensive IAEA report, due before the board meets, is expected to be scathing. It will detail Iran's refusal to cooperate, its barring of top IAEA inspectors, and its rapid nuclear acceleration since the collapse of the 2015 deal. Western officials say the evidence is overwhelming. Iran is no longer just dancing near the nuclear red line. It is testing how far it can cross it without provoking war. The road from IAEA censure to UN sanctions is historically clear. In 2006, after a similar resolution, the Security Council imposed crippling penalties on Iran. This time, though, the geopolitical chessboard looks very different. China and Russia, both veto-wielding members of the Security Council, are firmly in Iran's corner. They have opposed every recent resolution and will likely block any new attempt to sanction Tehran at the UN level. That leaves the West with a dilemma. If the IAEA resolution passes, but the Security Council does nothing, the entire global non-proliferation regime risks losing credibility. It sends a dangerous signal. You can breach the rules, enrich to near weapons grade, and face no real consequences. That's a precedent other states might be tempted to follow. For Iran, the calculus is clear. The Islamic Republic believes the West won't risk war. It has weathered sanctions before. It has mastered the art of nuclear brinkmanship, pushing just far enough to gain leverage, but not so far as to provoke military strikes. But that strategy is now colliding with Donald Trump's return to power. The US president has openly threatened to destroy Iran's nuclear facilities if diplomacy fails. His administration is preparing options to strike, even as it dangles the possibility of a deal. The dual message, talks if you comply, bombs if you don't, is Washington's new doctrine. The IAEA may not be a battlefield, but in the high-stakes world of nuclear diplomacy, it's where wars of words can ignite real-world consequences. And as the clock ticks toward June 9th, the question remains, will this escalation force Iran back to the table or push it past the point of no return? With Rishika Aradia, Bureau Report, India Today, Global.